Hello, sweet friends. Welcome back to another DIY wood kit tutorial. This is the Rustic Santa palette sign offered over at the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. I am one of her affiliates, and so this is my take on how I painted up and created the palette sign. Now, it comes with all of the dimensional pieces on it. It has the backboard that I am giving it a stain, and I am just using my antique wax by Waverly that I get at Walmart, and I am just putting that on with a paintbrush just to give it a little bit of more darkness, and then I just use a baby wipe just to wipe off a little bit of the excess, and then I just use it to put on the other wood pieces as I go along. And so I decide to stain all of my pieces like that because I like the brown undertone that it gives me for my rustic project. So here what I'm doing is just taking a wax candle. This is just a little tea light that I am just rubbing over the majority of each piece. And what I'm going to do is do a distressing technique. And so I'm going over it with buttermilk paint. This is by Dixie Belle, and just going over and painting that. And then I will use my little sander to sand off a lot of the spaces, and that gives me the chippy or the rustic look that I like. For easy reference, I will put the paint colors in the description box if you would like to refer to them, just to get an idea of what colors I used. And also, if there is something that I am doing here in this video that you're unsure about, just leave me a comment and I'll be happy to explain what process I'm doing. I want to reassure you that I do a lot of different steps in my painting projects, and it's just because over the years I have learned the kind of the looks that I like. And so I am here to encourage you, to inspire you, just to share my take on these DIY wood kits, but you can do it any way, any colors you want. That's what is so what's awesome about creating is that we can take inspiration or ideas from others and we can make it our own way, use our own colors, use our own designs to match our decor or what we would like to do. Now, what I use to adhere my wood kits together is stick fast glue. Guys, I love this stuff. Let me tell you, it's like super glue. It dries just, you have like just a couple of split seconds to have it in the place that you want it. And so I did get it off of Amazon, and I'll leave a link for that in the description box below as well. And guys, I did mention that I am one of Christina's affiliates. And so what that means is that I have some information in the description box. I have my affiliate link. If you click on that, it'll take you to my section of her website where if you purchase anything through my link, I will get credit for it and I get a little affiliate for that. And I do appreciate you supporting small businesses and just loving the DIY wood kits that we're doing here. I get so much positive feedback. And if DIY wood kits are not your thing, I do appreciate you spending some time with me, just hanging out, letting me keep me a little bit of company. And I do always appreciate your kind and supportive comments. And I just absolutely love this community that we have built here. So I love to just add a lot of like highlights and black Sharpie marker just to bring out my projects, just to kind of make them pop. And I really feel that, as I say, one of my sayings is the beauty is in the details, and it's all the little extras that we put into our projects to make them our own, and also for friends to say, you know what, I really like that. And so I do appreciate so many friends loving all of these DIY wood kits. You've sent sending me pictures of the ones that you're doing. You're also, if you don't want to do it, you are purchasing it from my web store. I do have a web shop right now, countrycharmbytracy.shopify.com. And so a lot of my finished items I am putting for sale that I will ship in the United States to you. Right now, I have the shipping included in the price. I'm not quite sure how long I'll be able to do that because it is getting a little costly with that. But I am trying to figure it all out, and I am trying to do the best that I can. So I do appreciate all of your orders. And just by supporting my small business is just such a blessing to me. So I like this wispy, it's almost like a child's paintbrush that I got in a pack of three over at the Dollar Tree. And guys, this has been one of my favorite paintbrushes that I've gotten over there. And so I love using it just to kind of make a plaid pattern on my little palette sign here. I'm also going back with my flat paintbrush and just my milk chocolate brown paint and some water and just giving it a little bit of extra shading and distressing. I'll go back once my paint is completely dry, then I'm going to go back and add some black Sharpie marker just to bring everything to just to give it a little bit of outline and just add a little bit more character. For the hanger, I use the 4-ply jute rope that I get over at Hobby Lobby. I kind of take some hot glue and just kind of singe the edges just a little bit and get it through that hole. Now this has a bigger hole, and so it's not really that tough to go through, but sometimes we have signs or something that has a small hole, and that little tip has saved me so much frustration. And so then I just knot it a couple of times and then just give it a dot of hot glue just to keep it in place. All right, so then for the rag bow, I'm just using strips of homespun fabric as well as my little mini bow dabber. Guys, this is my favorite little bow making tool right now. I got it off of Amazon. It's the mini one, so it's, very small, and so it's not really bulky, and so it's just perfect for my little bows like this. So I just have strips of fabric. I'm going to use some sisal grass. I'm going to be using some floral wire. I'm also going to be using some jingle bells. I think those are 35 millimeter jingle bells that I got at Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section. And I just love adding jingle bells to my projects, especially on my Santa projects. Now, something that I found that I like to do is extend my bow area just a tad. So I have some of these large craft sticks from Walmart. And so I'm just giving it a coat of stain, just the antique wax. And then I'm just gluing it to the back. And I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit too close, a little out of the camera there. But what I'm doing is just attaching first I'm attaching some Excelsior because I do like the wispiness of the Excelsior, and it also gives something for my bow to stick to. And so I just love using this. The giant craft sticks and just extending off of my sign just a little bit so that the bow doesn't cover up the wording. And so that is one of my pet peeves. And so I'm glad that I kind of figured that out. And I know a lot of friends have appreciated that tip that I passed along. I absolutely love how this turned out. If you want to check out the other DIY wood kit video tutorials that I have for the Rust Cover Cottage by Christina, you can see the playlist here. My affiliate link will be in the description box below. I appreciate your support. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.